All right, guys, it's 1:43 p.m. and we're parking a half a mile from the trail entrance because there's no parking the entire city block of this area we're going into in Rancho Cucamonga. So I wasn't on planning starting this video this way of having to hike half a mile into an urban city to get to this hiking trail. But it looks like I'm going to have to. See, I need to be coming up this road here. Parking by permit only. Violators will be towed. And this is where it begins. So we need to keep hiking this way. Canyon access ahead. There is a chance, guys, that these vehicles have been removed. This is actually a lead from the Netherlands. I have a friend who lives in the Netherlands and he finds crashed cars on online mapping and sends them to me. So shout out to him, shout out to the Netherlands. Let's see what happens. Actually, guys, I think we can go this way. But the only thing is, it says that you're going by some houses, so there's a chance we might have to turn around because we might be on private property. Let's see what happens. Hey guys, look at this. Oh, there's more than one. Look at that. I think this is an old area where once, at one time, there was a house up here. And it probably burned because this is anything close to these mountains over here. It burns a lot here in California. The summers here are just crazy. But look at this. It's an old attachment you would attach to a tractor. And then even here, the part that would make the row to plant the seeds or the vegetables. Look at that right here, and it's just laying out here. It's so cool. I got my eyes peeled, guys, for look at this. I've got my eyes peeled for snakes and stuff, so yeah, this was at one time an old house. There was a house up here and it burned. Here's some other pieces of vintage farming equipment. There's some in there also as well. Guys, I brought 4 water bottles. I'm not sure how far we're going today, but I believe the house would have been here and it's gone. So those might have been actually placed there as a decoration for the home that was here at one time that burned. So I'm guessing the house would have been right up here. Wow, I could just hear the bees on top of me right now. I better back up. Is there a hive or are they just No, it's flowers. Guys, let me look at my GPS really quick. Hold on. This exactly was an old house site at one time. It might be private property, guys. This might be connected to someone's house. There's houses out here, and it could be possibly connected to somebody's house. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. Guys, I got my eyes on the ground. I'm trying not to step on a rattlesnake up here. It's the last thing I need. Even though I got boots on, they only come up, I believe, 17 inches, if I'm correct. All right, guys, I just triple checked my GPS, and we are in fact going the right direction. I just don't want to hike out a certain distance and have to turn around. We're on limited time. I have 4 bottles of water, and we have some emergency food. And I believe these were old fire roads up here that were open at one time, back in the 70s, 80s, possibly 90s. All right, guys, we made it to the upper trail. I don't think, well, this at one time this was a road. So even though it's a 12-inch wide hiking trail, at one time it was a road, but they locked the gates. They locked the gates, and you cannot no longer come up here with a vehicle. But like I said, you ask yourself, well, how'd the cars get out here? 30, 40 years ago, this was an open driving area before the population went crazy in California, and there wasn't a lot of rules. There was a lot of things to do out here, like take your cars off-roading in the middle of the mountains. Guys, I'd like to show you this view. Is this cool or what? The closer the winter gets here, the more clear the skies get out here. And it's absolutely beautiful out here. This is the whole area the 210 freeway travels is through here. It goes from Los Angeles back towards like the Inland Empire, Ontario area. And then towards San Bernardino. Guys, I bought these pants online. These are just painter's pants for painting. And the only reason I bought them is to make sure there's no ticks on me when hiking. I noticed orange and white and tan are the easiest to see crawling insects. So, for those of you wondering about the new edition, I bought some different pants. Let's keep pushing along. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, guys. This vegetation's thick. if we find a car, we probably won't even get to it. This video probably won't even make it on the internet. Why? Look how thick this vegetation is. Let's keep pushing along. Hey guys, check this out. I love you. And they're spilling out something else. Right now they're doing like another heart or something. Pretty cool. I love. Guys, I'll turn the camera back on here in a minute when they finish it, but very interesting. I wonder who paid to have this done. Maybe someone's getting married, or maybe someone's proposing to somebody, or you just never know. Check it out, guys. I love you. I love you. But who are they talking to? I don't know. Let's continue on. All right, folks, there's possibly a vehicle right here, according to my GPS. But we're gonna have to walk through bushes to look. And it would be right about here. Let me see if I could see it. There's a vehicle. There is a darn beehive in it, guys. Oh my God, and a huge beehive. Guys, let me switch to my iPhone, hold on. And these bees look pissed off. There's no way I could get to this car and touch it. I mean, I possibly could through here, but I'm not sure if I'd live. Take a look at this, guys. To me, it looks like a Monte Carlo or something. Hold on a minute. Guys, there is a massive beehive in the trunk of this car. Guys, the only way to touch this vehicle without almost dying is come during the pouring rain or at night. Hopefully, if we make it to the next car, there's no beehive and we can actually touch the car. Because if I didn't touch this car, we didn't find it, guys. Remember, in this business I play, this game I play, you gotta touch the vehicle or else you never found it. So, we found nothing. Let's keep pushing. I'm gonna tell you guys something. The next car is probably, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes away. But look how steep this canyon is down in here. I mean, if the car's down in there, I don't know how we're gonna get down there. I have rope, but do I wanna be in 6 foot of bushes? I don't know. Let me keep thinking and let me keep hiking. I'll let you know when I get there. Oh, I can see the car from here. Hold everything. Right there. Let me zoom in with my iPhone. Give me a minute. All right, guys, this looks like a modern vehicle. Let's see how close we can get to it. We're gonna have to hike through there and wiggle around like a snake and somehow end up right in there. Guys, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but I use chapstick on a daily basis. If I lost this right now, I would turn around and go home. That's how much chapstick means to me, guys. Some people use it, some people don't. I'm one of those people that cannot leave home without chapstick. Guys, the number one way of getting ticks is on hiking trails. Ticks, I don't know how they know, but they know to stick on hiking trails because there's a lot of movement and animals move on hiking trails. So when you see a big clump of stuff like this, just tap on it to knock off any ticks if there is any. I try to avoid brushing up against anything at all costs. The only time I want to be brushing up against stuff is if I am trying to find a vehicle, then I have to go through bushes or whatever. But the last couple of years, I've found 3 or 4 ticks crawling on me, and I got video to prove it if anybody ever wants to see them. Let's take a look off here how steep this is. Oh, whoa. No way. Holy cow. Guys, there's 2 cars down here that I didn't know about. There's one right there. And there's one tucked down in there. But how do you get down this? Look at this. That looks like a cop car. Let's take a closer look. We're gonna have to try to hike in from the bottom or something. I don't know. Can't find a better way to look, but there we go. There's got to be a way down there. I wonder if there's these vehicles have ever been checked for bodies. I don't see X's on top of them. You can't even see the other one. It's tucked in a little ravine right there that's probably 4 or 5 feet across. This got really interesting really quick, guys. This little quick and easy hike is going to turn into an all-day adventure. Let me go see if I can just touch one vehicle, that one we've seen over there, and then we'll worry about these 2 that are down in the Grand Canyon, because I don't even know if I can get to these right now. There's got to be a way to hike in from the bottom, or just rappel down from here, tie off somehow to a tree or a bush. I don't know. But you could see how steep this is. Look at this. This is crazy. Guys, let me film from my phone so you guys can see what's going on. Hold on. All right, guys, look at this. I thought it was like an SUV. Maybe it's like some type of Forester or Toyota RAV4. I don't know, but I really want to go down there and see if there's anything in there. And then there was a car hidden right in front of it, right here. So these are 2 vehicles that we never seen on Google Earth because of shadows and stuff and how they sit. You just can't see them. But there's something here, guys. And our job is to find it, if not today, in the future, and see what is going on. Stay with me, guys. Let's continue on. Guys, look at this. I'm near the car, so I just bushwhack in here to stand here for a minute to see the vehicle, which I could see the tip that's back in there, but I looked down and I started looking deeper and deeper and deeper. And look what I see. There's some type of vehicle right there. See that? Now, we're gonna have to return with more than one person and try to get to all these cars. I don't know how. This video probably won't be aired. This is probably gonna be a 2 or 3 part video, and I'll merge it all into one. This is gonna be insane, guys. Stay with me. And if any of you guys are daredevils out there, hey, you guys know the rat. You film them and you post them. Go for it. Until then, let's try to get to this van. All right, guys. I didn't have my, ouch. I did not have my camera on while I was coming down. I don't know why. That was kind of stupid. Stay with me, guys. Guys, there's a car under us. Look at this metal. I don't know if I want to go down this. Hold on a minute. Let me double think this. I'm trying not to fall. We're almost there. Whew. Guys, I had to do it for YouTube. I'm up there thinking, if I don't touch one car, I can't post this video. So, you know what I'm doing? I'm bushwhacking. I gotta post a video. My subscribers are counting on me. Can't wait to lay my hands on this car. Before I bushwhack this last piece, let's make sure there's not a beehive in here, because I would be screwed. Look what I got to go through to get out of here. Guys, I'm gonna try to stand on this so I could. I'm gonna try to stand on this bush so I could give you guys a full view of what's going on. Give me a second. Talk about doing a tick check. Oh my God. Now we can see what's going on. Holy cow. This is a long van. And guys, that other car is not far from here, but how am I gonna get down from here to go touch it? Dang it. How about this, guys? We just make it to this vehicle and call it a video. But I want to film this video a little bit more and drink my first bottle of water. I'm trying not to fall off this, as you could see. I don't want to fall through this back window. But hey, we're staying on top of a Ford E150, 250, or E350. I'm not really sure. But hey, we're alive, we made it. We can make a video. Maybe I'll post it like sometime during the week. And in the future, we'll try to make it to the rest of these, but who knows if it ever happens. It's just so hard to get an image of this van. To film it, it's almost impossible. You're gonna have to knock down all this, which I've already tried. Give me a minute, guys. Guys, I know a lot of you are probably saying this guy needs a machete, but I've tried a machete once. That is the most dangerous tool in the world. I don't think we're gonna find a body in this car if there was one, because there's so much dirt and vegetation growing in here, but I say Ford van. And then if anybody at home says differently, let me know. But look at these square tail lights. There's the gas door on the passenger side. These windows here, how it slants like that here. Hinges here. What do you guys think? Guys, remember, this is supposed to be a quick and easy video. So let's keep it that way. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I like to be in bed before it gets dark, actually. I gotta be up super early in the morning. So let's call it there. We touched one vehicle. We found 1, 2, 3 or 4. Here's a bee that just landed on me. Reverse Rocket TV, guys. Peace. I'm gonna climb up to the top. When I get a good area where I could set up, I'll throw the drone up. Maybe there's even more cars out here. And if this area ever burns in the future, I'll keep in the back of my memory. We'll hike to all of them. But it's not going to happen today or anytime soon. Peace, y'all.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep keep struggling, bitch, I'm humbling. Keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling. You keep bluffing, you've got nothing. I'll keep hustling.